What's up, everybody? How y'all doing on this fine Thursday? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 336 for Command This. I'm your boy Steve. We got Phil and Dev over here. Sorry we're a little bit late.
Run on that CTP time.
Life is happening. Life was lifing. Hold on. And my sound is not coming out the way it should be. All good. Anyways, what's going on, fellas? Happy Thursday.
Oh, it's another day in the neighborhood.
Another day in the neighborhood.
Tell you what, I mean, my phone has been blowing up with NBA trade deadline news.
Goodness.
Like, you would think you would. Every time it buzzes so frequently that I'm like, man, is somebody mad at me texting?
Yeah.
Like, when someone's mad at you and they text and they text in like line individually. Like, that's what it's like. I'm like, who did I piss off?
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's crazy. It's a lot of stuff's that we're gonna talk about that later. There's been a ton of NBA trades to include our own Washington Wizards.
Wizards have been the most active team, and I don't even know what they're doing.
They got a shit ton of picks, I can tell you that much right now. Like, they have 10 first-round picks next year. It's insane. It's insane.
I mean, Lord knows they never get the first pick. So I guess they figure if they get multiple entries.
And maybe that's the strategy they're going for. I don't know. Dev, I don't know how your Knicks are doing in the trade arena space, but we're going to go over all those trades here. It was crazy.
Did the Knicks even do anything at the trade deadline?
I mean, they're a pretty decent team. I don't think they need to do much. The Wizards are, they're making moves, man. They have to.
Well,
I think last time I looked, the Knicks were like the number one offense, and they only played 5 guys.
Exactly.
Yeah,
the Wizards. I mean, we got rid of Kuz. We'll talk about it, man. We got rid of all stars.
But I don't know. I feel like we'll be all right. Mitch is coming back in it looks like a week. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got the Super Bowl on Sunday, fellas. I'm not sure what everyone's doing for the actual game, but 6:30 p.m. Sunday. Let's just dive right into it, man. Let's stop belaboring the process. So we got the Super Bowl on Sunday. We were one game away. We had made it to the NFC Championship. Eagles were triumphant. It's Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs versus the Philadelphia Eagles. So right away, Sunday, 6:30 p.m., and we got Kendrick Lamar doing the halftime show.
That's your winner.
That's your winner. But I mean, all jokes aside, let's talk about this game real quick. What's your initial thoughts on this game come Sunday?
I don't give a fuck.
Don't give a fuck.
Nah,
Tia.
I think the Eagles are gonna beat the shit out of them, man.
Deluxe.
Yeah, unless the refs cheat.
You think the Eagles are?
Yeah, I think they're gonna beat the shit out of them dudes, man.
Okay.
I never count out the Chiefs until they're counted out.
And
I'm hoping for a three-peat. I like to see it, but I think
the Chiefs are favored by 1.5.
Yeah, they're gonna win by 100.5.
I don't know if it's gonna be a blowout.
I think Eagles gonna win, bro.
You think so?
I think it's gonna be easy.
I don't know.
I'd love to be wrong.
Wow, I mean that's a hot take to say that's going to be a blowout.
I would love to be wrong, but I think it's going to happen. I think
how
they're on a roll.
How insufferable Phillies fans are going to be if they win a Super Bowl.
I mean, I love Terrence. I love my brother. I love a couple of friends who I have who are Eagles fans, but can't root for them, man. I just can't do it, for that exact reason. It's not really them because they wouldn't be insufferable. It's all the people you see on social media. It's all those other folks that, the dudes stealing beanies off people's head, the guy slapping people, leaving the stadium. That right there is why they can't win. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. Tia said she's going to go with the Pat Mahomes show. It's hard to bet. Like back in the day, you don't bet against Brady, right? And now the thing is, you don't bet against Patrick Mahomes. That's just how it is, man. You don't bet against them. But let's take a look.
In the wind, you don't tug on Superman's cape. You don't bet against Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, I mean, we did a lot of comparisons with the Eagles this year.
You don't tug the mask of the old long range, and you don't fuck around with Jim.
Real quick,
Jim Croce.
This is the Chiefs. We looked at the Eagles numbers before, but Chiefs look on the offensive side. They didn't have the best offensive year, but 15th for points, 16th in yards, middle of the pack. You're always in it with Patrick Mahomes. They just were not a high flying offense this year. Let's be real. They don't have a lot of weapons. They have Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes. They have Xavier Worthy, who's fast as fuck, boy, but he's not like a weapon. They have no running backs. Pacheco, I don't know, he's okay. But the Chiefs are just they're just winning games with okay people. That's just how it is.
Chief.
Yeah, man. I mean, Mahomes was 6th in attempts, but 14th in yards, and he only threw for 20-something touchdowns. That's 11th. The rushing game, they were in the rush. They were 14th in yards. Excuse me, they were 22nd in yards and only had 15 total touchdowns in the run game. So
that defense, though, is tough.
That's the key, Phil. The defense of the Chiefs. That's gonna be the deciding factor in this game, I think.
I mean, they're average against the pass, maybe a little below average, but they are pretty damn good against the run. Sure. Now, granted, the Eagles are really good at running the ball.
It's going to be a great
reason why Jalen Hurts can look competent as a passer is because teams got key on the run.
And I don't know if that's going to fly against this game. I think that the Chiefs' rushing defense, they're eighth in the NFL, is going to be the deciding factor. And they're going to be forced. Jalen Hurts is going to be forced to throw the ball.
Toss that pigskin.
Can he throw that? I don't think Jalen Hurts can throw that ball. That's just me.
Not the way it's needed. And this is where if he's going to shed this idea, a well-founded idea, that he's really just a glorified game manager who just happens to be able to run.
Smartest player in the league, in my opinion.
He plays exactly what he needs to do to win. I'm not going to.
I don't know that he can't do the things that you want. I mean, I think that we're mad because he's not Lamar, Burrow, or Josh Allen, or Mahomes.
I'm not mad. I don't care. I don't want Lamar, Allen, Josh Burrow in my division. Right. He's not.
But I think
his name is Jaden Daniels.
I think the hate though for Hart is because they put him against them. Because he wins. If you just count wins and losses in the regular season, he wins as much as anyone.
Eagles fans think he's better than them.
I don't think so. I don't think they think he's better than him.
Oh yeah, they do.
You think so? I don't really hear a lot of. I hear a lot of people hating him. Like it's almost like a Dak and Cowboys thing. No matter how good he does,
Hurts gets a ton of hate. The Philly fans think that Hurts is disrespected across the board because you're right. They do compare him to the Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes. He doesn't play that style of football. Like he throws a little bit. He runs a little bit. Though? I haven't seen a lot of evidence that proves he's a prolific passer. I mean,
that's why they do it.
They were 29th in the NFL in passing this year, and only 24 touchdowns.
Well, nobody roots for the quarterback when the quarterback isn't when they feel like the quarterback isn't the reason you could win a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
when you're not the best player on your team and you're the quarterback, then this is what kind of treatment they give you. But I mean, I've said this for years. I think Hurts is the smartest quarterback in the NFL, bro.
Yeah, but can Hurts come back from behind and win a game for him?
Don't need to, because they're gonna be ahead the whole game, bro.
And that's why his team is designed perfectly for him.
Yeah,
to do what he needs to do.
There have been a ton of smart quarterbacks in the NFL that have never won anything. Remember how we used to when we traded for Alex Smith? Oh, he's so smart.
Yeah, but Alex Smith didn't have these weapons. He didn't have Saquon, 2 Pro Bowl receivers on the outside, the best line in football, the best defense in every level, number one in every category. He didn't have that. So
it's not Jalen then.
Whenever Alex Smith did have a All-Pro team, he got to the AFC Championships.
Yeah, he had the best season of his career. He threw for 25.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
25 touchdowns was his career high, which is actually.
And he sat out the last 2 games. He might have got MVP nod.
Yeah,
He
I
was
mean,
close.
all he did was throw to Tyreek Hill. That's
Right.
literally all he
Yeah,
did.
right. Yeah,
That's
basically.
their equivalent of
And
turning
Kelce.
around and handing it to Saquon.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, but at least Alex had to throw the ball to make that happen.
That's
well, I
true.
mean, that's what I'm saying though. You got all world receiver and tight end, and one of the best top 2 or 3 coaches in NFL history, perhaps might go down as. There's a lot of things you have to going for you. That's why you don't see smart quarterbacks winning it, because they don't have all these things going for them. Trent Dilfer did.
Yeah.
Trent Dilfer just turned around and handed the ball off to Jamal Lewis.
Right. That's all That's all Hurts has to do. Hand it off to Saquon, and if they play 9
no
in the
one's
box.
no one's calling Trent Dilfer a great quarterback.
Nobody's calling Hurts a great quarterback. I don't think. I don't feel like no one says that.
I mean, their fan base does.
I
mean,
he's good for what he needs to do. That's the bottom line.
I think he's an above average starter.
Maybe other fan bases just defend their quarterbacks more. Lord knows that until Jaden, our fan base just lived the shit on our own quarterback, no matter who it was.
Yeah, but they deserved it. They all deserved it.
I like Jaden, man.
I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. They shit on the wrong quarterback half the time.
True, because it's always a battle, or a made up battle that doesn't need to be a battle.
I like Jalen though, man.
I remember a guy in the now Washington Football Addicts telling me, it tells you how bad our fan base gets with that, or has been with that. That when we had Nate Sudfeld, that he should be given the opportunity to start because, quote, he's a more dynamic quarterback than Kirk Cousins.
Dynamic.
Nate Sudfeld's mother doesn't think that Nate Sudfeld is a more dynamic quarterback than Kirk Cousins.
Dynamic. He was just tall. And he had.
That's the kind of stuff our fan base has said in the past.
Yeah, but that's kind of where it stopped, though.
Yeah, luckily,
he might be better than him now.
Nasty Nate. I mean, so Jalen doesn't turn the ball over. 6 interceptions as a team, but I mean, him personally, 18 touchdowns, 5 interceptions.
Right, and he's on play. He hasn't played.
Didn't throw for 3K, 29.
He ain't played even 15 games. I don't give a fuck what they say, dog. That can't be. Or he didn't finish 15 games.
No, I don't think he finished 2 of those.
Yeah, but again, Hurts does. He's the exact quarterback you need for the exact team he has. Like I said, they get you to situations where they're going to run, and you have to put 8, 9 in a box, and then you're no man's land with AJ and Devontae Smith, dog.
Yeah,
and that's that. And if they get ahead of you, or if they get in a situation where they dictate when they run, it's over, dog. Nothing anyone in the league is going to be able to do if they know they have the run open to them or pass. If they have an open playbook, it's over. So you have to hope that they turn it over and you just capitalize on it. I don't think they'll do it though, unless it could be some 3 or 4 fluky ass fumbles like we had, like some shit like that could happen. But I doubt it. I really do doubt it, man.
I don't feel comfortable betting against Andy Reid or Patrick Mahomes.
I don't. That's the only thing. But eventually, that has to run out, right?
It will.
You can't just use an excuse. Well, they're the best to ever done it. They got to win this time. But eventually, them motherfuckers.
It's crazy
because it's when we stop the 4-peat next year.
Previously, the Chiefs never have good defenses. It's just all offense. This year, they have a pretty decent defense. So I don't know, man. As everyone says, they got the refs on their side too. Saquon Barkley ran
no offense, really.
Yeah, ran for 2K. Jalen Hurts ran for 630, so he was about 270 less than Jaden. 14 touchdowns. I'm pretty sure those were all tush pushes. So he ran the ball quite a bit. 630 yards. He was their second leading receiver, or second leading rusher. Jaden was our leading rusher, sadly. But so from a run perspective, it's
because of injury. I mean, that's kind of a skewed stat. Between Eckler being hurt and Brian Robinson was hurt, that's kind of a skewed stat, but it is.
I mean, B-Rob was on pace to barely be ahead of him, I think. But he ran a lot more than we thought as the season went on. So AJ Brown barely cracked 1,000 yards. Barely. He had an old Terry McLaurin season, Def. They fought to get him 1,000 yards.
I like they did with Mike Evans down in Tampa.
They sure did. But
I got half it against us.
Yeah, yeah, twice. Devontae Smith, 833. So those are their 2 receivers, and Dallas Goedert was injured for a big chunk of the season. Funny part is Saquon doesn't get too involved in a pass game, which is kind of crazy. But That's just
Because
how
they
their
don't throw the
offense-
ball enough for that to happen.
They
Yeah,
don't.
yeah,
That's what I'm
no.
saying. They are a run first offense. Defense. Now we know their defense. Clearly, I believe this is the best defense in the NFL, and this
Yeah,
defense is
yeah,
going
yeah.
to be. It's going to be the X factor. It's
They're
going to be
one
the
in everything.
factor. They are number one at everything, and they are just insanely good. And I was listening to, I don't know what program I listened to, but today, defense, look at that across the board. Second in points, first in yards, first against the run, first against the pass, 10th against the run. They had a class on punching the ball out before our game. I forget I'm really butchering this, but they literally had like an analytical class on that peanut punch, and it proved dividends because our players just could not hold on to the ball. They went 3 times they did it or twice. I don't remember. I think Diami just put it on the ground. I don't think his got punched out, but man, they're turnover machines. Their defense is nasty, led by Jalen Carter, and then you have all those DBs in the back. You have Zach Bond, who's a free agent. So I don't know, man. The defense is something nasty. On the other side for the Chiefs, though, let's take a look at who they beat this year. We haven't looked at the Chiefs. They beat the Ravens.
Everybody but one team, really. The
Beat
last
the
one, they everybody.
Bengals. I mean, who they took down the Falcons. Yeah, Chargers.
Bengals aren't good,
dog. 49ers, they suck this year. Raiders.
Bengals ain't good either. Buffalo's decent, but they ain't really that good.
Yeah. Oh, they barely beat the Bengals, 26-25. They
barely beat almost everybody they played.
Yeah, they did. Raiders, Bucks barely beat the Broncos. They lost to the Bills in the regular season. Barely beat the Panthers. Barely beat the Raiders again. Barely beat the Chargers again. Yeah, 1917. Yeah. Crazy. Beat the Texans. They whooped up on the Steelers. They lost. They lost.
That's
to the
everybody. That's at every start of that game.
38 to nothing in the last game of the season, and they beat the Texans, and they barely beat the Bills. It was a great game. So 17 wins, man. They deserve to be where they're going to be.
Look, bro.
I never felt like the Chiefs got to like the next gear this whole season.
Nah, I feel like they lucked out too. The Bills, the Bills beating the Ravens, like basically fumbling that game, dropping the balls in that game, just fucking that game away, gave the Chiefs, I think, an easier matchup, bro, against the Bills. I think the Bills' offense is just one guy, so you just have to stop him. But I think that with the Eagles, it's way too much, man.
Yeah.
I think if you put 8-9 people in that box, man, them receivers are gonna kill them guys, bro. And they got McDuffie, whatever his fucking name is. He's dope, man. But man, Hurts is gonna run on them and they're gonna pass just like they did us, man. They're just gonna throw slants and run RPOs on them all day long. We put 9 in the box. There ain't nothing you can do 9 in the box against the RPO. One of them's gonna be open. You know, you just Jalen Hurts has got to hit the right one, and he don't make mistakes. That's the problem you have when you play them, dog. If they start running on you, man, and you have to put 8, 9 in the box, it's night. This is what's gonna happen to you, man. If you put up 9 in the box, you bound to drizzle, bro.
Yeah.
I think teams may over respect the Eagles passing game because of the talent. Because I just don't think that they've really. It's hard to tell if they just haven't delivered, or if they've just been running the ball so well that they didn't have to deliver.
Man, I mean, what was Hurts passing numbers on us?
Pretty good, but
right. What was his passing numbers the first game before us?
Not great.
I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, his passing numbers were good against us, and we were third against the pass.
For game 1, he was the last game versus us. He was 20 for 28, 246 and 1. So efficient. The game he got hurt, he was 1 for 4. The earlier game in the season, he was 18 for 28, 221, and then nothing. No interceptions, no touchdowns. So he didn't throw.
Yeah, I mean, he was average,
but
incomplete.
But if he threw for 228, that means Saquon probably had 158.
Oh, he tore us up both games.
Right.
Remember?
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what you're risking. If you want, you can shut down that pass all you want to. He's gonna have 200. Now, if you shut down a 200, now you got 8-9 in the box, and he's gonna throw over the top all day. Yeah. 1-on-1, man. There's no defensive back 1-on-1 that them dudes shouldn't be able to beat at least enough to win games. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna offense usually always wins. They have the upper hand in one-on-ones. If you got a Pro Bowl caliber receiver, teams don't have two of those to guard. You can't guard two Pro Bowl receivers when you got 8, 9 in the box. Like it's just a law. It's just attrition at some point, dog. Like the dam's gonna bust at some point, dog.
Yeah,
that's why I believe the Eagles are gonna win. They're perfectly built for like a dynasty almost if they can keep everybody because they're all young and big. And they're all I think the problem they're going to have eventually is that those receivers are going to be tired of being second fiddle and not being utilized.
Oh yeah, they're going to go to more prolific offense.
They want to go somewhere where they can make some money. That's the only way that's going to be slowed down.
I mean, AJ Brown's just rotten over there.
AJ's already feeling it, man. AJ's already feeling it. If they don't win this year,
they were like 13-0, and there was conflict in the locker room. They were like Sirianni's lost the locker room. They were 13-0, man. Well, the book is not. The book is.
I know, but you start drawing conclusions on that when you start wilding out, though. And that's the only way they'll be stopped, man. They're all young. They're in a perfect situation, man. Hand the ball off. Or pass a quick slant or running with your quarterback. That's what's going to happen to you. Line up 6 in the box or 9 in the box if you want to. You're going to lose. And the thing is, they're not going to lose because of that. They're going to lose because they can't keep scoring with these niggas, dog. The Chiefs can't keep scoring with the Eagles if you line up 8, 9 in the box. So now you're going to be worried about a 40-something point game. You're going to just have a fast break game with the Eagles you don't want to have, dog, because they're just going to be running up the field on you all day long.
Yeah.
And their defense is better than your offense. Their defense is way better than the Chiefs' offense.
It is. Let's look at some over-unders real quick because a little dead in here. Mahomes, 250.5.
Yeah, man.
He'll get that.
What? Hold on. You think they think he'll throw for 250 in the first half?
250.5. 250.
And a half. Listen, and a half. Oh,
yeah. But I mean, here's Mahomes.
I'm going under.
Here are his last couple games. I'll go back 5 games like we always do. 159 versus Cleveland, 260 versus Houston, 320 versus Pittsburgh, 177 versus Houston, and 245 versus Buffalo.
I'm going under.
I'm going a big fat no as well. I'm going
I
under.
want to see over.
So Dev, we're going under. Phil's going over.
I kind of hold on, man. Let me think about this because Phil might be. The only reason I think Phil might be right on this is because I think they might be down enough where they have to pass.
I think that
because
I think that they're going to take Philly by surprise because they haven't been a frequent passing team this year. They really haven't had to.
We're still number 1 against the pass, so it don't matter.
You
know what I'm saying? Go ahead. They got the best defensive backfield in the NFL, man. You know what I'm saying? So and the best pass rush. So go ahead. Please pass is probably what they're saying to you.
Probably should.
Yeah, we don't want to see Pacheco and the fucking Hunt hammering the ball down our throats all damn day. Those are the only 2 offensive guys I'm scared of if I'm the Eagles. I'm not Kelce. Those are the only guys I'm worried about, dog. I'm not worried about none of them fucking receivers for the Chiefs if I'm them, bro. They probably go man or quarters all day long on the fucking Chiefs, bro. I'm just saying, keep everything in front of you, dog. They'll beat the shit out of Chiefs, man. I got them win. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I got the Eagles winning 34-17, dog.
30. Oh, damn. All right.
I'm saying it. I hope it don't happen. I'm rooting for the Chiefs because I like to see the 3-peat, dog. And I hate Eagles fans.
A blowout.
But I think they'll beat the shit out of them, man.
That's a blowout. Slick with the kicks. What's up, man? Super Bowl rest rubbing their hands like Birdman. They ready to go, man. They ready to go.
When's the NFL Honor Shows on?
It's on now. I think it's ESPN.
Shut your mouth.
Or NFL Network. Either way, something to show you guys. Josh Harris at the NFL Honors
Yoshi
show,
Harris
just made a little announcement. Just thought we'd share this again with you guys.
I think it's time to move on. Commanders is important in our culture and our building and football, and it's time to move on.
I feel like people are excited about the jersey colors, though.
We're gonna go back to our brand, man. We have a great brand.
All right, thanks so much.
Great history. Yeah.
Did you hear that? Commanders.
But give it up, Steve. It's not coming back.
It's not coming back.
Ready? We literally just said it's not coming back.
Oh my
God!
Oh my God! I think it's time to move on. Commanders
I think it's time to move on. He said exactly what he said. It's time to move on.
I've got some beef with a notable member of Commanders media, DC sports media. Not necessarily because he has a disagreeable take, but he platforms some disagreeable takes. On his show this morning, Al Galdi had an email from that Dr. Verghese who advertises on his program, and some other guy, and they're incensed. They're more insulted now than they were when the name was first announced, and I'm still not buying anything with the C word on it, and I'm not going to buy any more season tickets. And it's over.
Hold on. We have some breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Jaden Daniels has officially won the Offensive Rookie of the Year.
I'm trying to what channel is it on, man?
I don't know.
He had the trophy earlier today.
No, that was the AP. It wasn't the. This is the official one. Like,
okay, that was the
NFL,
Pepsi.
Yeah,
Pepsi award.
Pepsi, but that's not the real one though.
It's not.
I thought that was the real one.
No, this is the real ones are the ones they're doing now.
So nobody's gonna tell me what channel the goddamn thing's on.
Hold on, I'll tell you.
It's on ESPN.
Fox,
put on ESPN. It's not on. It's on NFL.
Fox and NFL Network.
All right, NFL Network. All right.
Fox or NFL Network.
So let's give it a speech right now. If y'all got the NFL Network.
Yeah. Congrats to Jaden, and one more time, the name's done.
I think it's time to move on. Commanders is important in our culture and our building and football, and it's time to move on.
I feel like time to move on. There, he said it, not us. So suck on that.
I say it. Move on. Here's the thing. All right, this is a time and an age where everybody likes to harp about corporate greed and just fleecing the consumers out of money and all this stuff. And billionaires are evil and all that. And then yet people want us to be fleeced again. Let's do another rebrand. So you bought a whole bunch of Redskins gear before 2000. And then now it's the Washington football team. But they want you to spend money because, hey, the team's got to make money to survive, right? So you spend money on Washington football team gear, and guess what? Now they rebrand. Now they're the Commanders. Okay, we finally have a name. So we're going to take this name, and I'm going to buy some gear because I got to support my team, right? And then it's like you want us to rebrand again. So now I got to replace all that gear with what? Red Wolves gear?
I wouldn't. Well, if it was Red Wolves, maybe, but I ain't buying any more gear if they rebrand it again.
That would. If they had rebranded again, I would call bullshit and say that's a money grab. Because there's no other reason for it. There is no logical reason to rebrand, to have a fourth name in 6 seasons.
Yeah. Yep. More breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. More breaking news.
I'm looking at it out loud.
Patrick Surtain has won the Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Spoiler alert. Thank you. I was on that.
Oh, I didn't know how few. I just
yelled, don't tell me because I'm right on it.
I'm sorry. Shefty's tweeting. But yeah, man. All right, let's get back to where we were. We were talking some over-unders. We said Patrick Mahomes, 250.5. What about Hurts at 210 and a half? 210.5. Passing yards.
Under.
Phil's going under. What about you, Dev?
What was the question?
210.5 for 210 and a half for Jalen Hurts total passing yards.
I'm going under.
You're going under. Yeah, I think he's going. I don't think there's going to be a need for them to. They're just going to run. Deluxe says possible jersey tweaks are exciting. Please reduce the font of the Commanders on the burgundy. I bought a bootleg jersey from China, and normally Commanders goes across. My Commanders goes it's like this big. It's tiny. It looks so bad. I don't know what to do with that jersey, but either way,
why
I got
reduce the font?
I don't know.
I'm just curious.
I like it going across personally. I like the size of it. I like the size of it how it is. I think it's fine. I want to see the traditional.
It doesn't it's not like it overpowers the jersey.
No. I want to see our old stripes come back. Maybe the
The
strip
piping, some piping would be nice.
The piping down the left and right sides of the legs. Bring back that tri-stripe we had. It was great. The burgundy, gold, and white tri-stripe was fantastic. Bring it back.
I wish they brought the leather helmets.
I never liked those. I never liked those. I don't know why. Because I should, you would think that'd be exciting. First of all, I don't think it looked like a leather helmet. That was part of my problem. I was like,
I like the college team did theirs though. That's pretty dope.
Here's one for you guys. AJ Brown, 70.5.
over.
All right, I'm going under just because I don't know. I don't trust Jalen Hurts.
I think he's going to be the only real target Jalen Hurts uses that in this game.
What about you, Dev? JJ Brown, 70.5.
Under.
All right. Here,
actually, you know what? I'm gonna go over that because I think they'll load the box up.
Okay. Man, Travis, you're gonna go over. Travis Kelce, 60.5.
Over.
You're going over, Phil?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the over on that one. Dev?
I'm going under.
Under. Okay, under 60.5. Deluxe says really that's the only thing I hate is huge commander, some stripes, and return to a more traditional Washington. Well, you heard Harris said on the back, we're returning to our old brand, not the name. He said we had a good brand, we're returning to the brand, the old brand. So I think that's going to be a cool little
you're going to see a throwback jersey of some kind.
The Nagas will still bitch and complain. It's going to happen.
Don't be an angry Naga.
No. Okay. Saquon Barkley. Let's hit Saquon Barkley, and I think we'll be done with Super Bowl talk. Saquon, they got at 110.5. Come on. I'm taking the over. If any of y'all taking the under, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Yeah, I'm going to put money on that now.
Yeah, I am too. 110.5.
I feel like, man, maybe that's
a bait line.
Maybe the writing was on the wall. Maybe they're scripted. Maybe he blows his knee in the first 5 minutes of the game.
Well, clearly it's
and the Chiefs win. Like maybe it's scripted. If something happens to Saquon and he has under 100 yards rushing, dog, and the Chiefs win,
and he normally has 100 yards at the half of every game.
Right. But I'm saying, what if he gets hurt and he has under 100 yards and the Chiefs win?
Yeah.
I feel like something. If that happens, the league is scripted, bro.
I don't know, man.
FanDuel knew about it.
So there's another thing I want to talk to you guys about. There's bets on. This is just one article. Who's going to perform with Kendrick Lamar at the Super Bowl?
Scissor.
Her.
Well, she's one of them. Real
SZA.
quick,
not her.
The number highest ranked odds is SZA. She's the highest ranked one. And these other people, I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know who they are, man. Black Hippie, I don't know who Black Hippie is.
It's a lot of TDE dudes. I guarantee it's a lot of TDE.
Is that him down there, the white guy?
There's no picture. I don't know. Black Hippie. You know who Black Hippie is, Dev?
No.
Okay. No, but none of us know who Black Hippie is. That's crazy. Doechii.
Man,
she just won a Grammy for best rap.
I don't know. I've never heard of that girl a day in my life either. By the way, until she won
Doechii, that one, I feel like that was. It's funny because that should have gone to Kendrick. GNX is by far the best rap album of the year. But okay,
what? I think that was crap.
And the last one is Dr. Dre.
Yeah, the new Kendrick.
Oh, GNX was great. It was a good.
I just thought it met expectations. I'm lying. It's not crap. I'm trolling, but I think it just met expectations. I thought, okay. At that point, after the shit he did with the Drake,
hold on,
the shit he did with Drake, I was expecting like All Eyes on Me or some shit. Dog. I was expecting that.
Let's stop for a second.
I think it's his worst
expectations for a Kendrick album are way more than they are for most.
I agree. He set the standard though. You know, you can't come out here and give me some mid, dog. If you talking about I got the best weed in town, you come out and give me some
great album. Great.
I don't think so. I think To Pimp a Butterfly was great, but that last joint not great. You know, I mean, it's good. It's not.
GNX. Do you know why it was great? Because it was at the same quality as To Pimp a Butterfly, but more accessible to the average audience. Like you can just put that on in the background and enjoy it. To Pimp a Butterfly, you got to actively listen.
I don't know 3 songs off that goddamn new album. I don't know anyone that knows 3 songs without looking at the album cover of that new album, dog. I'm sorry. I don't know.
I think that's almost intentional on your part.
I think that Snoop Dogg album was better. I think the Common album was better. Honestly, I know Ransom's album was better. So I don't know Doechii, man. I feel like I listen to rap every day too, and I don't even listen like through old nigga ears.
Doechii or Black Hippie, man.
I don't listen to nigga ears or nothing, dog. I don't listen to Justice Cheap. I literally go to New Arrivals and hear what's new, and I don't know one Doechii song. I've never heard of this person in my life. To win a Grammy,
I mean,
crazy.
I was impressed. I was impressed by the split she pulled off the Grammy performance.
Oh, she's a hell of a performer. Her song was dope, dog. But to win a Grammy, nigga, with 50% of the motherfuckers at the Grammys didn't know who you was. That's weird to me. I don't know. It's always kind of
Black
weird.
Hippie is a hip hop supergroup from South Los Angeles.
Yeah,
consisted of AB Soul, J Rock, Kendrick
Lamar,
Absol.
I didn't know there was a group. I was Schoolboy Q. I knew all them. I didn't know there was a group. But I don't know.
There you go.
I thought Jelly Roll, I think, will show up.
Jelly Roll.
He's got a song with Jelly Roll though.
Yeah, that's the thing you got to look out for is those.
He's got a Kendrick doesn't have a lot of pop, a lot of commercial hits where everyone in the crowd would know their songs. They would know the.
He does after this last album.
Would it be crazy if Taylor Swift came out there and performed with him? If Taylor Swift got on stage and performed with him,
she got a song with him too, though.
Would that be crazy?
She got a song with him too, though. So it wouldn't be crazy.
Taylor Swift is so mid.
I guess it wouldn't be crazy.
That's what I'm trying to say, though. Like that's why I never understood. By the way, I think Kendrick's gonna put on a fucking show. I think because he's an artsy kind of motherfucker. These kind of events are made for guys like Kendrick. He loves to put on a show. So I expect one of the best shows I've ever seen from rap artists live ever. I expect that, dog. But I'm just saying, like, I live in a house with a white lady and a bunch of kids under the age of 17, dog, and they can't name 3 fucking Kendrick songs, man.
Kendrick don't make music for them,
right? Which is why I think it's weird.
This last album,
man, they don't know this song. I can call him in here, a 17-year-old high schooler right now, and he ain't gonna know Kendrick songs. He listens to rap all day in that room.
All right, you guys will look at.
I bet he knows more Shabuzi songs than Kendrick.
Jaden's acceptance speech, real quick.
What 17? Okay, how many 17-year-olds are really that deep into it?
Think about what you're saying, and then what you think about who's watching the Super Bowl.
You know who Kendrick appeals to? College and up. He eats into that same crowd that J. Cole eats into.
You think the Kendrick Lamar's fans are Super Bowl winning fans, though? The guys are going to be at the Super Bowl and watching Super Bowl.
Yes.
I don't.
I mean,
I'm gonna watch it though. I don't. I don't know, man. I'm dead serious, man.
If you want like
that Phil quote about Swifty and watch the chaos, man. Phil would get destroyed.
Hey, Steve, your wife watches Super Bowl.
Clip it and post it.
Steve, your wife watches
Taylor Swift is mid music. Yeah. It's mid music.
Ask your wife; she know 3 Kendrick songs on the GSX.
She's very talented. She's very talented. She's a great songwriter, a great music producer.
She has been sold as a great songwriter.
She writes all her original work. That's 90% of people already eliminated in the industry who don't write their own songs.
Beyonce don't write
none of the songs too. Doesn't mean they're any good.
Beyonce don't write none of her work, and she's still greater.
Well, I would say there's probably hundreds of millions of people who disagree with you, so I can't side with you.
Yeah. I'm not gonna. I can't diss on her.
I think you make the movement more than the person.
But Steve, I bet your wife don't know. I bet your wife don't know any songs on GSX.
Do you know why people like Taylor Swift? She writes music for people who don't want to take accountability for their own shit. All right. Everybody else is toxic. I'm fine. Shake it off.
That's a normal women shit. But exactly. I don't understand. The thing I don't understand about Taylor Swift is why does everybody treat her like she's a child? She's a 30-something-year-old woman who fucks an NFL player, dog. You know what I'm saying? She's not a kid anymore. She's not fucking 17. She's a grown-ass woman.
Oh, they protect her like she's one.
You know.
But I guess what is there to protect? I don't know what you guys are talking about. Protect her from what?
I don't know. It's just
criticism.
People just love her, and
I like her. I ain't got a problem with her.
I ain't got a problem either.
All my kids like her.
I'll tell you what. She is the only 2 songs of her. There are 2 songs of hers that I'm like, this is a good song, right? And both of them are the only ones where she shows any level of self-awareness. So
yeah, but does a song have to be about you? Does every song have to be about you?
They are.
Some are, but see, now you're putting her in this box of every song she writes must be about. Does every artist write a song?
I like that one song.
You know what I mean? Like,
if you've been famous since the age of 15, Steve, if you've been famous since the age of 15, you have never gained a life experience to write songs from other perspectives than your own.
I don't know, man. I'm not famous. Never have been famous. I can't speak to that.
You know,
She's
another thing
always
is,
been
man,
in that bubble.
another thing is when she gets around to, she date a lot of celebrity dudes. Nobody brings that up. Like, you know,
Yeah,
Cardi B,
they
as much hoe shit as
mid-ass pussy too.
as much
Yeah,
as much hoe ass shit as Cardi B does and takes for like 4 man, she's been with less celebrities than Taylor Swift. Nobody ever calls Taylor Swift a hoe.
She's the only artist that has come close to the level of MJ.
Stop it.
You can't. Hey, how do you argue about that?
Beyonce,
popularity, in terms of popularity, in terms of sales, yes. In terms of quality, no.
Beyonce got 24
subjective,
Grammys,
though,
bro.
dude. That is
Beyonce got 24
subjective.
Grammys.
No,
bro.
it's not.
You don't like that music, anyways, Phil. You don't listen to pop
I like
music.
pop music. Yeah, you don't like
pop music.
No, don't put me in that box. Don't put me in that box because I can be.
You don't like Taylor
about pop
Swift
music.
or Paul Rudd, bro. You're like, that's two
Exactly.
of America's favorite people.
Phil hates
We're
America.
gonna find out Phil
He
hates
hates Paul
Jesus
Rudd.
next. Phil hates Jesus.
Maybe I like a little more seasoning on my chicken than I thought.
It's not bland. Phil doesn't like it bland. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, let's burn our copyright since nobody's watching this anyways, and watch Jaden's acceptance speech.
2024 AP
Why is
Offensive
niggas
Rookie of the
like
Year
preaching?
is Jaden Daniels.
Hold on, that's OBJ. That is OBJ.
Hey, did you know that Shabuzi dates Miley Cyrus' sister Noah?
I didn't even know Miley Cyrus had a sister.
Yeah, she's
It tells
smokehouse
you how in the
too.
loop I am on that.
Yeah, she's smokehouse too. By the way, we got the cheeks in the family.
Mama J right next to him. Mama J right next to him. Oh, Malik, and Josh Harris right there. Okay, this piggybacks on Phil. We've shown this. We've shown the clip before. Phil retweeted it today, but Malik Neighbors was at the Lions game, watching his boy Jaden, and he's here supporting Jaden because I don't think Malik's up for any of these awards either. Last guy he gave down.
Right now they're doing comeback player of the year.
Who is this guy? Oh, that's Brian Thomas.
Yeah, hey, another smokehouse.
Yeah, she's tall too, man. She's over 6 feet.
Oh,
There it is, man.
Respect.
Class
Respect.
act. What's up, Ryan? Ryan said Justin Jefferson bombing on the stage. I did not see that. I did not.
How he bomb on stage?
Did he
Did he try to tell a joke and it didn't?
I don't know. It must be something that we didn't see.
What happened?
Apparently Justin Jefferson bombed on stage. Apparently he's really nervous. Well, maybe he's just
I did
misread the
comeback player of the year. He announced. I didn't see it though. I forgot Randy Moss has cancer and shit. They got him on TV. Looks fucking thin.
Oh yeah, he's recovering, isn't he?
I hope so.
Yeah.
He's a hard guy not to like, especially when he starts talking like this right here.
big, thick accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been talking about the NFL award show. If we have do we know any other updates on who's won? Let's see here.
Dan Quinn's up for Coach of the Year, right?
I believe he is.
I think he is, yeah. Which is odd. Clip's not up for offensive or for assistant of the year, which is wild as fuck. By the way, like that's fucking crazy. Ron Summerstill wasn't a candidate for defensive rookie of the year either.
But Cliff wasn't an assistant coach, I don't think. I think it was Brian Johnson was the assistant coach.
I don't think that's the thing they go by. It's just assistant of the year. They don't really say.
Oh, so there could be any coordinator. You don't got to be assistant coach. You could just be any assistant. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he wasn't even nominated, which is fucking wild. But
yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't think that our executive of the year nominated either. Did he? Did Peters not get nominated for that either? There was a couple of things I was like weirded out about. I was like,
they still hate us.
So there's going to be offensive player, defensive player, most valuable player, next gen stats moment of the year, Walter Payton man of the year, NFL fan of the year. There's going
was Chris nominated for NFL fan of the year?
No, it's another guy I've never heard of. Chris won it last year.
We got Commanders fan of the year. He didn't win.
Yeah, he got committed, but all those people competed for NFL fan of the year. But no, he did not get it.
Oh, they gave Burrows comeback player of the year. How the fuck?
I told everyone in the group chat earlier it was coming, man. People thought Sam because they changed the criteria. It used to be about because Joe Flacco broke the system, so it wasn't about being injured coming back. It was like being shitty and then being great the next year. So they tried to make it more about injury at the end of 23 season because Joe Flacco did win it last year or the year before. DeMar Hamlin was eligible last year, and he was also a candidate this year. So
Man, that should have easily been Sam Donald. Y'all, they tripping out here, bro.
yeah,
They tripping out here, bro. Or it should have been Saquon. If you was gonna do it like this, I feel like they just want to find a reason to give a quarterback a trophy.
yeah. I don't know, man. Joe Burrow wins Comeback Player of the Year. I mean, he had that terrible.
I'm glad.
Was it a shoulder or was it a
I'm
wrist?
glad that Joe Burrow is getting his stuff back.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, man, but he wasn't like he was. I guess I don't know.
Nah, that man was crazy good this year. He was like 40.
Yeah, he was
touchdowns.
fucking dog. But I don't know if you would say comeback. He wasn't bad last year. He like he just was ass, and then he got hurt for like 8-9 games. He didn't miss the whole season or no shit. I don't know, man. It just
I'm
seems
just
like a dumbass.
I'm just talking about the fact that Joe Burrow got his shit stolen.
This seems like a dumb. Yeah, I see it. This seems like a dumbass reason to. I don't know, man. Bosnians done got me twice since I moved here illegally and stole from me, and they didn't get nothing happen to them. Nobody gave a fuck. So,
Oh, yeah, that's right. Deluxe Wagner's also in the running for Walter Payton Man of the Year. There you go. Walter
Whoop
Payton Man
ass,
of the
boy.
Year. Hopefully he gets that, man. Let's go on to another topic here. NBA trades, guys. NBA trades. Let's take a look at all of the big trades.
Activity.
by all of them, we just mean the Lakers.
No.
The Wizards.
Yeah, nobody give a fuck about them. They just got what do you get sorrier?
We make him. Oh,
Yes,
yes, this year.
but that's still a lot of activity.
Y'all took on Chris Middleton, who's going to has a player option for $6 million next year.
And he's injured
Obviously
every game.
going to take that. Obviously, because no one's going to give him $30-something million in free market. No
He's
one
injured
will.
every
He's obviously
game.
going to take that money. That's the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Bro.
Well, let's start with
Kuzma's contract was in, and y'all could just let him walk, right?
Yeah, but they got a pick out of it. I'm sure we're gonna look at it. Look.
But they got a pick at the expense of $39 million for an old ass player you can't use.
Yeah, they probably the NBA is weird like that, man. They got money to burn. They don't give a shit about
Dumbest
salary
shit I've ever
caps.
seen in my life. This is stupid.
And,
That's almost stupid as this trade, but I don't know why we keep looking at
there
the.
you go.
We
The
keep
luck-
looking at Anthony Davis like he's fucking Brian Scalabrine or some trash shit, like he's fucking Bill Wellington on the Bulls. Like Anthony Davis is one of the top 4 or 5 two-way players in the history of the NBA. Just can't stay healthy.
Yeah.
But neither can Dončić, by the way. But people look at that like, oh, they got over on Dallas. They did get over on him, but Anthony Davis, there's nobody else in the NBA that had an Anthony Davis to trade.
No, because there's no one like him.
Right. So I don't know what everybody is hoping that the Dallas Mavericks would have got back. You got back basically 2 starters.
They want to make GM LeBron look smart.
LeBron had no idea what was going on.
He didn't. And I guess is Anthony Davis better than Luka? Can you win more with Anthony Davis? Can you win more with Luka?
He's not better than Luka, but Luka was lazy. He came in at 270 pounds, bro.
Yeah.
And they gave him
And he don't play a lick of defense.
0.
Anthony Davis. You know what they're saying? They're saying the Mavericks got better.
I wouldn't have done it though.
They said the Mavericks got better because Anthony Davis plays defense. Luka and Kyrie play this much defense, 0.0. Neither of them play defense.
Luka's offense. No one plays
he's
defense in the NBA.
A lot of people play. It's just that Luka
just not the good ones.
Luka scores. He's a scoring guy, and he doesn't play defense.
Just not the really, really great players, Phil. Those guys don't play defense, but everybody else does.
But I mean, Luka is like he'll just let a dude just run by him.
He's white James Harden, bro.
He will literally not even try.
Yeah, he's white James
crazy.
Harden. He's white James Harden, the James Harden for the Rockets. James Harden. He's white James. Exact same move set, slow ass fucking moves that you feel like you should be able to stop, but you can't.
But when I saw them say the Mavs got better, I'm like, how? And I realized, oh yeah, Luka's really bad at defense. Anthony Davis is really good at defense, and Anthony Davis is only averaging like 5 points less than Luka. So
yeah, Anthony Davis is one of the best two-way players in the history of the NBA.
That's a big difference. 5 points
plus defense. Think about this, like. They now will have
triple-double.
The Mavericks will have less points scored than them because Luka's gone. So they don't even have to score as much. That's literally the logic. Everyone's like the Mavs got better and the Mavs are going to make a run.
I think the Mavs got better.
How are you going to lose
the
the best player in the NBA and say your team got better?
I think the Mavs got better in the short term.
Long-term Lakers took advantage of that because LeBron's retiring, you got to replace him with somebody.
But do they though? Because Luka's not eligible for the super max because they fucked him on the trade. He lost $116 million because they traded him. He can't get back. There's no one that everyone in the league that has salary cap can get Luka, dog. The Lakers ain't. He has no ties to them. He can walk. They can't hold him. They can't extend him. He can walk. And he's so pissed off that they traded him. Luka didn't know this was coming either. He didn't ask to be traded.
Yeah,
This was like a blindside.
Remember at the finals game when his GM took the beer out of his hand? You remember that clip?
Yeah,
he was drinking beer in the locker room, and his exec just comes up and snatches it out of his hand, and he was like, "What the fuck, dude?" That's when he's like, "They knew." They traded Anthony Davis, Max Christie, first rounder, for Luka, Maxi Kleber, who's hurt, and Markieff Morris, who's just.
By the way, anybody want to got the Lakers? The Lakers are one of the better defenses in the league now. They got we're going to see Mike Williams, who is one of the worst defensive centers in the league. Although he's a very good offensive center, he's lazy, but he's very good on offense. Luka's one of the worst defenses in the league already. Also, then you got an aging LeBron. That good luck stopping somebody from scoring. Right now, the Lakers. The playoffs start today. The Lakers would play the Nuggets in the playoffs. They would get beat in the first round.
Did you guys see the press conference with Luka? Why does Rob Pelinka, who I have heard of but never seen, look like Rob Lowe?
Yeah, he does.
Y'all seen him? Look at the dude. Tell me that's not Rob Lowe.
Like him.
I was shocked.
Kobe's best friend and a lawyer, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, I was shocked.
He was one of his best friends, man.
Man,
godfather to his kids.
Really?
Yeah. Rob Pelinka, very good friend of Kobe. That's who got him the job. Then he died.
Saquon won Offensive Player of the Year. That's all we got. Jaden, Patrick Surtain, Saquon, and Joe Burrow. Coach of the Year is coming up. We'll see what happens.
Don't ruin it for me.
Oh yeah, I'm not even watching it.
But I don't know. I think that the Lakers defense is going to be so bad. But they will if they get that. The problem also is that they have two guys who are ball dribbling dependent. Like they both set up the offense. I don't see LeBron playing off ball in any scenario. I don't see this dude playing off ball in any scenario. I don't know how this works.
I don't either.
And I don't see how it works this year anyways.
Because they both create for themselves.
Right. LeBron is very good at getting shit to work after the first year. Like everywhere he's gone, the next year has always been the best year with LeBron if you just join him. I don't think neither one of them going to be there next year.
Maybe the logic is if we throw Luka and LeBron on the court, they'll score so many points that we can put Bronny on the court and he won't score any points, but it'll still be okay.
Bronny plays defense. That's the only guy they're going to have play defense.
Yeah, the only one.
Yeah, Bronny does play defense.
Another big trade. Spurs got De'Aaron Fox and Jordan McLaughlin.
Another stupid trade. What are you going to do with Chris Paul?
Cody Cisco and 3 first-round picks, man. The NBA is so crazy. They just traded
first-round picks mean nothing in the NBA. If you don't get picked in the top 10, you're going to be in a G League anyway.
Pick, it means nothing. But still, that's 6 years away.
G League, if you're not in the top 15 picks anyway.
Matt Collins, Trey Jones, Kevin Werder. All right, next we got
De'Aaron Fox and Chris Paul.
Hornets swapped third-round picks with weird second-round picks. That's just a weird thing. But and the thing with the basketball gets me is like Phil and I could be on different teams. All right, Phil was traded for Steve, and then somehow there's 4 other teams that got traded with players and they're in our trade. Like, how does that even happen? Phil and I got traded, but somehow the third team got a draft pick from a team that, to be named in the future. That's how the damn NBA works, man. Caleb Martin and
another stupid trade.
KJ Martin went to Pistons and 2 picks for some cash.
The only reason that happens is because you got to have, if you have players, only way you can trade for cash if you have no players over $20 million on your roster.
Slick with the kicks. Mav got post game now. Yep. Ryan said he and Luka didn't know. He closed in $15 million. Yeah. He closed on a $15 million house a week.
Look. Chandler Parsons, who's his best friend, was with him and said the dude literally physically cried because he spent so much money on that house. Like right before he did that, they said he literally was sick to his stomach. He was upset.
That is insane.
There's no way that he stays, man.
That is.
I don't know. It's gonna be wild.
Maybe he comes back. Daniel Thies for some cash. Wizards, here we go. We traded the center we just acquired, Jonas Valanciunas, for City Kosoko, who I have no idea, and
they immediately waived him.
2 second-round picks. So they just wanted the draft picks. So they're building
They want to
draft
get off
capital.
that salary.
Yeah. Knicks were involved in this trade. So it was a Kyle Kuzma to the Bucks with Jericho Sims and Patrick Baldwin, a second rounder. The Wizards got Chris Middleton, who's always hurt, AJ Johnson, and a first-round pick swap. And the Knicks got DeLon Wright and some
Won't
cash.
sniff the court.
Won't sniff the court. There you go, folks. You heard it. Raptors traded Brandon Ingram for Bruce Brown and Kevin Olynyk, a second and a first rounder.
Seems stupid, but they couldn't afford him. He was going to leave.
Yep. Lakers got Mark Williams and gave up Dalton Necht and Cam Reddish and
Zero defense.
First round pick.
Zero defense, a very capable offensive player.
Yep. What about this one? Josh Richardson. That man's still in the league. Dennis Schroeder still in the league.
Dennis Schroeder's good.
Josh Richardson. Yeah,
Dennis Schroeder is sneaky good.
He got traded about 3 times in the last 4 days.
Oh yeah, he's been.
So I don't think he's on the Pistons.
I didn't see this. Here we go. Jimmy Butler to the Warriors. This is the big one for PJ Tucker, Andrew Wiggins. This was this was a 4-way trade. But yeah, Jimmy Butler's on the Golden State Warriors now. And Kevin Durant rejected a reunification back in Golden State. They just came out recently before the Butler trade went through. So nobody likes Jimmy Butler, man. Jimmy Butler is, I don't know. He's going to do the same thing here. He's 30. How old is he? 34, 35. He's going to complain. He's going to get in a fight and he's going to want to be traded. This is just, I'm just telling you, it's going to happen. Jimmy Butler does this everywhere he goes. And he'll only play 60 games out of a 182 game season. All right, Wizards. We got Reggie Jackson, who's old as fuck. A first round pick.
Not waiving him, right?
I don't know. He's so old, dude. He's been in the league for 17 years, 16 years.
I heard they're waiving him.
We got Jared Butler. We got, and then the Sixers got Jared Butler, a second and 4 second round picks.
Man, again, those don't play in the league.
No. Davion Mitchell, PJ Tucker trade.
Yeah, but they turned right around on those second rounders.
They did. Nurkic and traded for Cody Martin and Vasily Mikic. Man, all these European players, man. Chris Levert, George's name, DeAndre Hunter.
I'll go back to that. I didn't see that one. Hunter's a defensive player.
Yeah, not a big deal.
Fits what they do.
Yeah. Here's another one. Cooks and Cody Zeller, that big old center for a second round pick for something to be determined. Hawks got Terrence Mann and Bones Highland for Bogdanovic and 3 second round picks.
That's a good pickup for
Wizards. This is another 3-way trade. We gave up Marvin Bagley, Johnny Davis, who was our first round pick from 2 years ago. Horrendous, dude. He was in the G League for a year and he barely saw the court this year. We got Kobe Jones, Marcus Smart, the former Celtic defensive.
He'll probably get waived.
Hey, buddy. And then Alex Len. Alex Len was a great center from over the years. What? He's what? I don't. Oh, there you go, Bubby. Okay. Yeah, my son lost his tooth today.
Oh, snap.
Put it under your pillow for the tooth fairy. Good night, buddy. And then Alex Len, big guy.
Jim Brown Award.
Yep. Marjon Beauchamp, Kevin Porter Jr. Who won the Jim Brown Award? Do we know?
They're showing it now.
Okay. Pacers making a trade, and that's it for the big names, man. That is it.
Who did Pacers trade?
Pacers got James Wiseman, and they got a future draft pick.
My thing with the NBA is that they trade draft picks, right? For like 5 years from now.
It's crazy, right?
Like, why?
It's like the MLB paying deferring money 10 years. I'm gonna pay you. I'm gonna defer this money 9 years. I'm gonna pay you $200 billion.
You can only trade 2 years of picks though.
In the NBA.
Yeah, you can only trade like 8 picks a year.
Yeah.
So like the Knicks had 14 picks for like 3 years.
No, you could trade. They're trading picks from 2029.
Really?
4 years.
I thought you only could trade like
29
years ahead.
2029.
Maybe that's first round picks.
I'm like, why? Why are we doing this?
But that's all the big trades, man. There wasn't that's it for now. I think the deadline is today, right? I think the deadline.
Yeah, deadline is
yeah. So we ain't gonna see no much. But that's crazy about Luka, man.
Yeah, they say he just pissed the fuck off, man. He didn't want to go to the Lakers or nothing like that, man. Like, he didn't want to.
I'd be pissed the fuck off too. If I literally close on a house and a week later I get sent cross country without warning, I'd be pissed off too.
It's like a state away.
He went from Texas to California. It's halfway across the country.
Dallas to LA.
Yeah.
But either way, you're right though. I'd be pissed. But on top of that, though, man,
that's a 4-hour flight.
Think about this though, Phil. Them niggas shitted him out $116 million on top of no state taxes.
Crazy.
Yeah, I guess in California where he's got to pay.
Yeah.
Look at the draft hats this year. That's a pig or a hog. That's a pin. That doesn't count. But take that off. But every team looks like this. It just looks terrible. It is fucking disgusting. It's ugly as shit. You got that like Greek font, whatever this is. I don't know what it is.
It's trying to look like a veteran's hat.
Oh, it's awful. It's terrible. But every team hat looks just like this. So it's not just us.
Well, yeah, you know what? I think of all the teams in the league, it fits us the best.
Well, if you under that logic with the military and yeah, for sure, I get you. There's a breakdown on the total number of picks that we got. I'm gonna play it or find it if I can.
You got picks, but then they traded like 4 second-rounders away after they accumulated some.
Where
did you guys see the what's not Rex Ryan? What's Rex Ryan's brother's name?
Rob
Ryan's press conference today. It's weird, dude. It's weird.
Why do you have a press conference?
I don't know. JP Finley shared this today and said this looks like a deleted scene from The Big Lebowski. I haven't seen this, so we're gonna watch it together for the first time.
He doesn't like that motherfucker though.
All right,
Christopherson.
No, Jeff Bridges.
Jeff Bridges, yeah. My bad. You're right.
Let's listen to this.
That's where we finish this year. What's where we finish this year? This guy is special. He's special. He knows how to get it done. He's a great communicator, great teacher.
What?
Fun to be around. He makes everybody better, including the coaches. And we'll see. I'm looking forward for the what do you call it, spring ball or whatever. I can't wait. We're gonna go against the best. Oh, good. Bring it on. Let's see. I can't wait to see that little JUCO kid from Hutch. Bam! We're going to get after his little butt. But anyway, it'll be great. We're excited. And I saw the Mayava guy. I coached his uncle. I hated that kid.
Dude, what is he on, man? He's going off. Let's keep going.
When I first saw him, a USC kid, a little captain. Remember, he could walk under this table right here. Little guy. And we draft this little one. I'm like, oh, man. This guy, I was all over this kid during the OTAs. Like, man, this guy, man, you got to run cover guy. Anyway, so then I'm like, hey, guys, Sweet Live is going on vacation with the family, going out to Hawaii, going to Maui.
What is he
I've never been to Maui. I run things in Oahu, but I'm going to go to Maui. He's like, hey, Rob, you get in any kind of trouble now, you just tell him you know Kalooks. I'm like, man, yeah, I'm going to tell him I know Kalooks. Get the hell out of here. Walk out there, do the usual.
What is he doing?
Got me and the wife there. Oh, we're going to have a romantic evening. Go out there. No rent-a-car. What do you mean? You never called for the rent-a-car? I told you she's Greek. I'm like,
this is weird.
Yeah, they must have lost it.
Yeah, I don't even know what we're looking at.
I'm loving this. I wish all press conferences were like this.
This is why they posted it. That's why JP must be a deleted scene from a movie because it's just a bunch of rambling for 2 minutes. It's almost over. 15 more seconds.
I got no car. So what do I do? I know Kalooks. I got a car. Oh, you know Kalooks? Swear to God, hand to God, true story. I got a van. I'm like, yeah, Kalooks, my man. Anyway, I ended up loving the kid. He was, oh man, to see me as a rattlesnake. And there was a reason why that kid was captain with all those first-round draft choices. I love that guy. Ended up, looks can be deceiving.
Yeah. This was his introductory press conference, by the way, at USC. For the record, he's the assistant head coach at USC.
He's already spent too much time in the California sun.
Ryan says, "Yeah, Phil, definitely get that veterans hat vibe. I feel like I said thank you for your service." What Ryan was talking about.
Say that to any player from this season.
Ryan was talking earlier. He finally sent this to me. Okay, so this is what they were talking about with Justin Jefferson. Well, I guess we'll take a look at what this is. There you go. He had issues with the teleprompter, apparently.
What's up? Playing wide receiver in NFL is a dream job, but playing the position in Minnesota, it means something a little extra. Oh, I'm sorry. Because of the tradition and excellence we've got going on there, the prompter. I'm sorry, guys, but the prompter.
This nigga can't read, bro. Hey, they caught this nigga like Floyd Mayweather out there being trying to read books. The nigga can't read. It's cool though, man. You gotta read. We catch touchdowns.
We're gonna start it over. Hey, future commander. Future commander.
Nigga can't read.
Future commander, right there. Future commander.
We're gonna start it over. Playing wide receiver in the NFL is a dream job. We're playing this position.
Oh, that's funny. It's funny, man.
You're not better than Rex than Rob Ryan. What the fuck was he doing, dog?
It was his introductory press conference. Nobody knows. He was just supposed to say hi, answer some questions, and then what happened was what you saw.
But I mean, I don't know.
It was
go back to it, man. I'm confused on the end of it. Like, what the fuck was he doing? Let's just running back and forth.
Not having a rental car in a while.
Talking about a dude that he that came from USC that that was drafted. I don't know. He was talking about a player that he coached that literally was so well known in Hawaii that all you do is just say his name and he was able to get a rental car.
What's up, Mr. Titan? What's going on? What's going on, Alex? Myles Garrett as a commander. I know he's not going to the Titans. He's going to be a commander, dude. He's going to be a commander. It's going to be great. There's also, did you guys see a couple of the sneak peeks about he gave up some he said he would love to fill the role as the lead pass rusher for the Commanders. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I think the Lions are probably the teams going to go to, though, personally.
You think so?
Yeah. If you had to choose, which one would you go to if you weren't a Commander fan? Exactly. You know, you have to answer it. I know. I know where you go. Can you imagine him with Hutchinson on turf, nigga?
Listen, come on, you're right. But our reputation is finally coming back.
Yeah.
I'd
be like, good for y'all niggas. I'm going to Detroit. Like, that's what
you met him yesterday. You met Myles Garrett, or you met Aiden Hutchinson or Rob Ryan? Who are you talking about? We've been talking about
Rob Ryan.
Rob Ryan. Rob Ryan.
I wish Rob Ryan's a lot more fun to talk to.
Yeah, for sure. By the way, Jared Vance's suit at the honors, man. Hey, dog, that motherfucker's all right there. It's like a bronze or some shit.
Oh, you met Myles Garrett yesterday.
Man, that motherfucker's casket.
His bicep is
over
bigger
there,
than
bro.
my entire head. His biceps are just bam, they just stick out.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about how the nigga looked. I'm saying that it's a nice suit.
He's a monster. Hey, real quick, I want to show before we
fan of the year.
The Brian Colbert. He came through at the airport. Look at that, man. That's dope. That is dope. Brian Colbert sat down with Josh Harrison. We're going to get a little bit of preview of what's coming up for next season for the Commanders.
It works. So let's talk about you because, the work never stops for you. And we know in the offseason, it's all the speculations, all the things that fans are wanting and needing. But I know that you're excited about some things that you guys are working on for the fan base. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so obviously we want to keep improving the experience, right? And so we're doing a lot of different things in terms of here, right? What we want to do is create an environment where players want to be, where coaches want to be. And so you'll see a lot of improvements here in Virginia about, just everything from, the wet areas, the showers, to the weight room, the indoor football field. You're going to see a lot of different things happening here. And then for the fans, right, and for the stadium, right, new locker room as an example. But for the fans in the stadium, we're going to be changing a lot of different things and continue to build on what we did last year. So new premium areas, start to change the upper deck. Continue to build infrastructure. And so, we sort of had earmarked about $75 million. And that's going to go well above $100 million. And, we're going to
look at that 75 million. And you know what? Fuck that. We're going to go 100.
All right, I'm gonna see if they got that in the budget. Let me see what Elon
Let's
Musk
keep doing
thinks.
everything we can to create
Overspending.
amazing experiences, both for our players, our fans, our coaches, and our community.
Bam. There it is, folks. There it is. There it is. I like it. I like it.
I like that his whole thing there is, you know what? You know, we earmarked a certain amount of money and we're like, fuck it, we're spending more because it needs to be spent. And I think that they made so much more money. I think they made a lot more money than they anticipated this year because the team did well and people embraced the name as a result. So like, we're keeping the name, we're keeping the momentum going, and we're gonna make this experience better. And people like us we go to games, but there's a whole bunch of people who are going to the games for the first time in decades or for the first time ever. They're coming it's not just bringing people back, it's bringing a whole new generation to the fold.
Yeah.
And that's given and they're trying to improve that experience for them. I like that they're actually looking at improving the upper deck.
I gotta give a shout out to Mr. Titan. Before I show this, he's Twitter famous. So he was quoted by Dove. He was quoted by JP Football. He was quoted by all the big aggregators because what he just said, he saw him in the airport. He just told us this. He said, I asked him if he wants to get traded to the Titans. He said, y'all haven't built anything over there for that. I stay where I'm
They're
at.
building Chinatown over in Antioch, bro.
He's talking about the team, Dev.
I know.
Pretty brutal answer, but I appreciate the honesty. So with that being said, Mr. Titan went viral on X. He got quoted by the big aggregators, man. Look at that. JPA Football quoted you, man, right there. And then Dove turns around and quotes you too. If you get hit by Dove, man, you kind of made it. You kind of made it. 185K dude. Mr. Titan sniped by Dove. Look at that. Good for you. Good for you, Mr. Titan, man.
That's what's up.
Good
Big moves. Had an interview.
You
don't get a chance to go check out the interview you did
Eddie George
with Eddie George, bro. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, dopeness.
Tennessee Titans fans, man. I see. I got a lot of fans here from Tennessee Titans, bro.
Yeah, good stuff, man. Deluxe says successful people realize that some things are just the cost of doing business. They're doing that beyond. Yep.
Yeah, what would you give up for Garrett? We've already talked about this though. But
yeah, I would give up a first.
I don't think it's going to cost nearly as much as people think.
Give me a first and a second.
I don't think it costs that much.
I think you maybe 2 seconds and a fourth.
Yeah.
It depends how bad Cleveland wants to get rid of him.
That salary, if we take on the salary, I think
it ain't nothing. It's 19 and 20. 19 this year, 20 next year.
I'll say it this way. It's weird. The NFL is the opposite of the NBA. First round picks don't get traded except for other first round picks. Like you don't see players get traded for first round picks outside of quarterbacks.
Tyreek Hill went. So there was a receiver too here recently went was it Diggs they gave up some first round picks for?
DeAndre Hopkins didn't cost the first rounder. Devontae Adams didn't cost the first rounder.
DeAndre Hopkins is kind of they viewed him as washed. I don't know why, but I feel like people did that. They're gonna learn Sunday.
Yeah.
But what do you think? What's name didn't go for first round pick? The other guy, Adams, didn't he go for like 2 or 3 to go to Raiders? He went for 2 or some dumb shit.
What did Hill? Hill was a second round pick. Second round pick.
Was it a second round pick? Are you looking it up?
Yeah, second round pick.
I thought it was first. I thought.
And linebacker Drew Tranquil.
Well, that's a starter though.
So, also, did y'all see Eric Bieniemy is now the offensive coordinator for Caleb Williams?
Running back coach, right?
Running back coach, excuse me. It's gonna be Ben Johnson. Gonna be like, hey, EB, I need a run and play. Okay, Caleb, you hand this to DeAndre Swift, and DeAndre Swift, you throw it. That dude's allergic to running the ball, man. Allergic.
I've never met a running back who hates running the ball more.
Never.
You're gonna learn today.
Never.
You're gonna learn today.
Never. And I fully believe Eric Bieniemy was here because Ron Rivera owed Andy Reid because Andy Reid gave Ron Rivera his start, and Ron Rivera probably got a call from me and said, "Hey man, you gotta take care of it. You gotta take care of Eric." All right, got him, and just didn't work out. So I don't know, man. That's the latest and greatest in some of the news. Any other awards come through yet? Do we have Coach of the Year? Do we have any of these other? Jared Verse, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Okay, I think that's it for now. George Kittle Salute to Service Award presented by USAA. Latino Youth Honors. Too much DEI. President's going to cancel that one. Deacon Jones Sack Leader Award went to Trey Hendrickson. We knew that. Oh, AP Assistant Coach of the Year, Ben Johnson. There you go, Dev. Ben Johnson, Assistant Coach of the Year. NFL Fan of the Year, Megan Stefanski from the Lions. All right.
Don't ruin that Player of the Year for me, dog.
That's probably going to be last. I don't know. Not sure. Mr. Titus says, think the Bills should look at Miles. Man, that will put him over the edge for sure. No pun intended.
You think we could win an award for the Hail Mary throw?
There's only one play that would matter, and that would be like the next gen stats moment.
That's what they're showing right now. Actually, they showed it. They're showing it now. The Hail Mary.
Yeah,
it was nominated.
Nice. Yeah.
I don't know if we won it, but don't ruin it for me.
Let's hopefully we win it. Deluxe says Ian Cunningham is now officially the Martin Mayhew of the Bears. Think about it.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, live TV, handed to you by Nikki Glazer.
Nikki, y'all think Nikki Glazer is low key bad? I don't know why.
She is, dog. I can't explain why.
Low key bad is
we won it. We won.
What?
We won it.
The next gen stats play of the year?
Hey, he's up there with his mama. Mama up there looking all right too. Shit.
What?
Not to talk about Jaden Daniels' mama, but she looked all right up there too. Yeah, Nikki Glazer low key all right with zero. She got like an aspirin booty. It's flat, white with a crack down the middle. But you know, she's all right. She's got a pretty face, bro. All
right, well, breaking news, everyone.
Cheeks ain't cheeking enough.
We won the what was the official title? Next gen stats moment of the year.
Yeah. Denzel Ward also said he wants out of Cleveland if Garrett leaves. So get them both. No.
Next gen stats.
What if he came up and said that Garrett would come here if we also trade for Denzel Ward? What would you say?
That's a lot of money.
I would do it.
Because when you do the math,
I don't know, man. You get an edge rusher in the corner right off the bat.
Yeah.
As long as it's
I have to lose Chin out of this, but yeah.
As long as they don't do a thing where they take a man corner and put him in zone. Let's do that.
We'd have him, Sam Steele, and Lattimore, bro. Oh my God. So they give him some award. I think this is they're showing the Hall of Fame class. The Eli Manning didn't make it in, did he?
He shouldn't. I don't know.
He should not.
Very surprising if he doesn't. I don't think he should either. I don't think he should either, but I think he will because the league historically takes people that don't statistically deserve to be in there based on just how popular they are and how big blockbuster superstar moments they have. Guy won 2 Super Bowls in dramatic fashion against the greatest player of all time, dog. Okay. Lynn Swan got some, Plunky got some, and a bunch of other guys.
Jared Allen isn't nominated. Deluxe said, wait, an aspirin booty with description.
yeah, aspirin booty, man. Flat white with a
flapjacks. Ryan says, Dev allowed Pat McAfee in his interview with Jaden said that Hail Mary got 5 people fired in Chicago on that. But we broke them. We broke Chicago after that play. How many games in a row did they lose? Did they lose every game for the rest of the year after that? Something like that.
They got this nigga Ronnie Lott dressed like Carmen Sandiego and shit. Nigga got a big ass yellow hat on. He look like cream corn. He look like cream corn on
he walking around like this.
Like Dynamite.
3 fingers. He's missing. Was it 3 fingers or 2 fingers? I know if he's missing 1 for sure.
I don't know.
He got 1 finger caught in a face mask or something. Man, that's so crazy. The Commanders won next gen moment stats of the year.
Man, you didn't think they would win that though? They do a Hail Mary.
Well, I'm trying to think. Is there what other polarizing moment was there in the NFL?
That's what I'm trying to say.
That there,
they showed the LeBron. They showed the Lamar against the Cincinnati where he basically should have got sacked and threw a touchdown pass to likely at the end of the game. That was pretty dope.
Yeah.
With a couple seconds left, they showed that one. They showed the long run. I think by Allen.
Oh. They gave the Art Rooney Sportsmanship Award to Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Josh Allen, if my predictions is Josh Allen wins MVP, I hope Lamar wins it. I think Lamar deserves it.
Who's in? Do we know who's in? Do we know the nominees yet?
Burrows, Lamar, Allen. I think Lamar should win it, but I think it's going to be Allen, man. It's going to be Allen for the same way as Beyonce.
As much as I hate the Eagles, I think Saquon.
Yeah, I thought I feel Saquon's more deserving than any of those guys.
Fuck no, man. You can't count playoffs, dog. Those don't count. So
I mean,
he
still
almost
ran for
broke the
2,000
rushing
yards.
record this year.
2,000 yards, and
he sat out. He
sat out.
He got an extra game too.
No, he had 2,000 yards.
He got an
and
extra games.
No, not 2,000 yards regular season yards.
Wasn't they got it in what 14, 15 games or some shit?
But he sat out a game. He deliberately, and he came out early. He came out early on a couple.
He got offensive player of the game year, dog.
I know. I'm just saying.
He ain't gonna get it. That's why they gave it.
All right. Just do the comparison. All right.
It's not quarterback.
Saquon had 345 carries, 245 yards in 16 games.
Good job for him.
For 2005 yards.
Lamar was in the offense that's going to have 4,000 yards and 2,000 yards rushing the same season. That's never been done in the history of the league. In the history of the NFL, there's never been 4,000 yards and 2,000 yards of offense in the history of the NFL, bro. So nigga had 6 interceptions the whole year. He had more yards passing and rushing than Allen. More touchdown passes, less interceptions. I'm going Lamar, bro. I feel like Allen's going to win, though.
Dickerson set the record. He had 100 more yards
in less games,
right? In the same amount of games, 16. But he also had 34 more carries.
Yeah, that's cool. Did
he
Dickerson get MVP of the year?
And Saquon averaged 5.8. He had
Who got MVP of the year that year?
Rushing. Saquon had 13 touchdowns rushing and 2 receiving. Dickerson had 14 touchdowns rushing and none receiving because Eric Dickerson was not a great receiver.
What year was that year?
That was 1984.
1984 NFL MVP. Who won that shit?
He was second to Dan Marino. That was Marino's broke all the passing records that year.
Right. That's exactly what's going to happen this year. Quarterback's going to win
it. Hold on. Dan Marino.
A quarterback's going to win it.
You don't understand what Dan Marino's 84 was like. Dan Marino's 84 looked like, it would be a top tier performance in 2024.
Yeah, I agree. Lamar's was too. That's why he won MVP in 2024. But I'm just saying, that's what's going to happen. Exactly what happened to Eric Dickerson is going to happen to Saquon Barkley, bro. Quarterback's going to walk home with it.
But Dickerson was still at least second.
Yeah. Saquon's going to be.
He's not even nominated. Dickerson or Saquon's not even nominated.
Yeah, because those are the other years that what's name had her better, dog. This nigga had almost 1,000 yards running and almost 4,000 yards passing, bro. He got like 40 something combined touchdowns, bro.
Yeah,
There's nothing Saquon can do to justify
for 5,000 yards and 48 touchdowns in
1984. That's all they do is pass.
Who are the nominees?
I think it's Burrow.
Who got in?
It's
no, to the Hall of Fame.
Oh shit! I fucking didn't even watch the rest of the show.
Oh, okay. I'm just curious. I want to know, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Dan Marino was the dude. That's the year he got the Super Bowl his rookie year, wasn't it? Against us.
No, it's his second year. He didn't play in that Super Bowl against us. Their quarterback was David Woodley. Marino was drafted in the 83 draft.
Here's the finalists: Eric Allen, Jared Allen, Willie Anderson, Jairi Evans, Antonio Gates, Torrey Holt, Luke Kuechly, Eli Manning, Steve Smith, Terrell Suggs.
Eli's getting in, bro.
No, he didn't. Fred Taylor, Adam Vinatieri, Reggie Wayne, Darren Woodson, and Marshall Yanda. Someone in the group chat said so Eli didn't make it. So
yeah, he didn't make it in. I thought they were just doing nominees today.
He should not. No, today is the announcement of who made it
in. I mean, I was surprised.
He should not make it, dude. He should not be a first ballot.
I agree. He shouldn't make it, but I thought he'd make it. They've taken way worse.
They have taken way worse.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. With no Super Bowls, like with not as many Super Bowls, can't say none. Well, how's Jim Plunkett in the fucking Hall of Fame, bro?
But the league was different back then.
Right.
I mean, it's different. Eli, in modern passing era, the man had like 376 and like 244 interceptions.
It's hard to say that.
Matt Ryan should make it before Eli Manning.
It's hard to say. It's hard to say that about Jim Plunkett when there was guys in his era that was throwing a bunch of yards.
Yeah, look at Lynn Swann. Lynn Swann doesn't deserve to make it.
He never even led his team. He never.
Plunkett's not in the Hall of Fame. Neither should Eli Manning.
I thought Jim Plunkett was in the Hall of Fame.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I think Jim Plunkett's in the Hall
No,
of Fame.
because he had Jim Plunkett had a terrible start to his career.
He had a terrible career, period.
Ryan said, side note, Canelo and Jake Paul finalizing deal to fight 3 May. Another any fight that I see with Paul, I can't take serious, man.
I'm looking at
he's not in the Hall of Fame. I thought he was in there. I thought he was in there. My bad.
Now Eric Allen in the Hall of Fame is interesting because I feel like if Eric Allen goes in the Hall of Fame for at the level he played, right? Joe Jacoby should be in the Hall of Fame.
Joe Namath shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame.
Joe Namath was kind of a pioneer for his position.
How though? Like I said, there was guys in the league throwing a bunch of yards and shit in his era, dog. He came in there in the passing era.
But he actually did pretty well, all things considered. And he never, except for the 68 and 69 teams, never had great teams in New York.
I think maybe I was thinking about Kenny Stabler probably shouldn't be in, but he's in.
Oh, listen to the 2026 class. This is for next year. Ready? These are the nominees.
Mm-hmm.
Larry Fitzgerald, Drew Brees, Phillip Rivers, Jason Witten, Frank Gore, Julian Edelman, Marquise Pouncey, LaShawn McCoy, Thomas Davis, Greg Olson, Alex Smith, Des Bryant, Steven Gostkowski, Geno Atkins, David DeCastro, Mike Pouncey, Sean Lee, Todd Gurley, Jarrell Casey. Half of those people don't even deserve to be on.
Right, so Sterling Sharp finally gets in.
Yeah.
Man, hold on.
Another guy that probably doesn't deserve to get in. Statistically.
Oh, it's Jaron Allen, Sterling Sharp, Eric Allen, and Antonio Gates. Those 4.
From a skill standpoint, Sterling Sharp's a first ballot Hall of Fame. But from a productivity standpoint, man, it'd be hard to.
I can make it.
How's he getting over Gary Clark? How's that possible?
Sterling Sharp. Hold on, no.
How's he getting over Gary Clark? Gary Clark's numbers are like Michael Irvin's. They're basically the same.
But Sterling Sharp's numbers are better than both of them. I will say that.
You think Sterling Sharp's numbers are better than that? Bring all 3 of them up.
I'm looking at it right here, but you got to look at the fact that Sterling Sharp played in a lot less games.
Yeah, but that counts though. That counts. I can't help it. You wasn't healthy enough to play, dog. That's availability counts.
It does count. It should
be.
You can't against you. In 7 years, he had 5 Pro Bowls.
Too bad you can't be in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, he has the same amount of touchdowns as Gary Clark.
Gary Clark should be in the Hall of Fame, bro.
He was a first team All-Pro 3 times.
Less games, though,
yeah, it's awesome. But because you only played 7 years, you don't deserve to get in. It's the same reason Sean Taylor ain't getting in. Same reason Theismann ain't getting in. It's the same reason Yao Ming shouldn't be in the NBA Hall of Fame.
Here you go, Dev.
Because you don't play enough years.
Sterling Sharp on the left, Gary Clark on the right.
Yeah. Gary Clark, by those standards, Gary Clark should be in the Hall of Fame. Michael Irvin's got the same numbers Gary Clark has.
Should be on the Hall of Fame too, but
Michael Irvin got the same
numbers. But look at the number of games played.
50 more, 50 to 55 more.
And then look at it on a single season basis. Sterling Sharp had those stats. They have it as a 17-game average, right?
Yeah.
All right. So that's
a whole lot of ifs.
Hold on. I'm going to make a case for Sterling
Pro Bowls,
Sharp.
3 All Pros.
Yeah. I mean, no, man. No, Sterling Sharp's way better. Sterling Sharp
he played 7 years. That's wild.
Sterling Sharp is better than Gary Clark. I'm not
the reason
making
why
that.
It's taken.
I'm not making
the reason why it's taken 30 years to get him in the Hall of Fame is because he only played 7 years.
Yeah, I mean, too bad.
Hold on. Let's look at this. All right, statistically,
I love Sterling Sharp, by the way. Too bad.
Divided by 7. He averaged.
Yeah, we don't.
Because he missed. He never missed a game. Right?
Until he missed a game.
Until he missed his career.
Yeah.
Divided by 112.
But yeah, it don't matter, man. The actuality of it is you only played 7 years. We don't give a fuck.
He averaged 85 catches a year.
Yeah, good for him.
That's impressive.
Super impressive. He's dope. He's one of the best receivers to ever play. Probably shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame though, because he didn't play long enough.
Hey, Barry only played 7 years, right?
No,
Barry Sanders only played.
But you see what I'm saying? How they just pick and choose motherfuckers? Because there's
Barry
no
Sanders
way.
Played 10 years, dude.
You know why? It's because these, once again, these NFL writers, these
Yeah.
Football Hall of Fame writers, lay their subjective bullshit morals on who they think should get in, which is why I'm glad Terrell Owens was like, fuck all of you guys. And Ocho, fuck you guys. I'm not even coming to the Hall of Fame. I'm just going to do it from here.
Terrell Owens should have been in
all
first
of you
Hall of
writers.
Fame.
Art
Monk should have been first. That should have been that's like egregious. When he retired, he was the best to ever do it. He was the greatest receiver statistically to ever play in the history of the NFL. When he retired, Art Monk was.
Same goes for the baseball.
And he had 3 rings.
The Baseball Hall of Fame, they try to instill these personal morals. Like the Hall of Fame is not a fucking schoolboy choir. It's not a church. It's the best players in the game.
If you cheat the game,
Pete Rose should be in the Hall of Fame.
Absolutely.
And Pete Rose didn't even cheat the game. Pete Rose bet on his own team to win.
I agree. I agree he should be in the Hall of Fame. But a hard rule is a hard rule, and I understand it. Even though I don't agree, understand a hard rule, you got to take a hard stance. There's no hard stance when you take niggas who's been playing for 7 years and then say, oh, he's in the Hall of Fame because he only played 7 years. He would have been great. We all admit that, dog. We all admit that. You can say that for anybody, though. Sean Taylor would have been the greatest safety to ever play in the history of the game, in a lot of people's opinions, if he had to play 10 years.
Statistically, it wasn't there yet.
Yeah, but because he was hurt. You can say that about Joe Theismann would have been one of the greatest quarterbacks ever played had he not been injured. Exactly, though. You never know. But he probably would have got 1 or 2 more Super Bowls,
he was
though.
already on the downside of his career when he got hurt.
Probably would have got 1 or 2 more Super Bowls, though.
No, he wouldn't have.
He would have got the Doug Williams one. He would have got the Doug Williams one.
No, he wouldn't have.
Shit.
That would have been a Jay Schrader.
That's only like 2 or 3 years later.
That had 4 more years, right?
Yeah, he'd have got that one.
40. He would have been an almost 40-year-old quarterback.
He'd have got that one. He'd have got that one, bro.
No, he wouldn't have.
Look at
his statistics.
He'd have been on the team. He'd have got that one. He'd have been on the team. He'd have got that one.
Can we pull up Joe Theismann's numbers?
Yeah.
Joe Theismann's numbers are great at a certain point, but I always say it. Joe Theismann.
Joe Theismann won an MVP.
Yes,
right. You got an MVP in the Super Bowl, not in the Hall of Fame.
Here's
you mean to tell me?
Here's the Super Bowl year: 29 touchdowns, 11 interceptions.
No, that's the second. No, that's the year they lost in the Super Bowl. That's the year they lost to the Raiders. And that's the year he was MVP. The year before was a strike shortened season, which is still a solid year.
15-9.
His stretch, there's a stretch there. 79, you go 79 to 84, right?
Yeah, I mean,
that was age 31 to 35 seasons. In 1985, now granted, he was 36, and the whole team was injured too. But 8 touchdowns and 16 interceptions. In 85, that was still bad. But we were 6-5. That's why he remained starter. But if you look at that 79, that stretch from 79 to 84, he's up there.
Too. His interceptions.
He's better than Joe Horning.
I talked about Eli Manning having a 3.1 perception, in a 3.1% interception ratio. Joe Theismann has 3.8.
Yeah, but his is 3.8 in an era where you had bump and run coverage. You could hold guys.
And everyone was running the ball. 20 plus touchdowns was.
I'm just saying, in his era, he was just as efficient as guys that went to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
and that's what you got to go by. You can't really combine eras, I guess. But in his era, he met the qualifications.
You got to compare it by eras because
he met as many qualifications as Eli Manning. He has more qualifications than Eli Manning.
Put Tom Brady on a team in the 80s, and he's still a top level quarterback. His stats don't look the way it does.
Joe Theismann has many qualifications to get in the Hall of Fame as Eli Manning.
I think you might. So Josh Allen has 2 awards tonight. He also won the FedEx Air to Ground Player of the Year with Jamar Chase.
Yeah, I think Josh Allen's going to win MVP.
No. He has 2 other awards so far this year. So now he's also got the Art Rooney Sportsmanship Award. So maybe that's like, all right, we'll give you these 2. We're giving Lamar the MVP.
Lamar should win.
He should.
If you ask me, if you look at what he did,
2 for 4K and ran for 900.
Yeah, man, there's no one ever done that
with Derrick Henry.
Yeah, he ran 900 with Derrick Henry. Who else did that? Did Derrick Henry's backup running back do that in Tennessee?
Say what?
Did Derrick Henry's backup do that in Tennessee? Did Derrick Henry's quarterback do that in Tennessee?
Oh no, he had Ryan Tannehill
and throw for 4,000. They ain't do either one.
Levis, no,
they ain't do either one of those.
They did nothing.
Right.
They're gonna give the MVP out at the very end, aren't they? I think that's how it works.
Sure. It might be right now though, because they got this.
You got Coach of the Year still, and Walter Payton Man of the Year, NFL Inspired Change Tribute. You got a bunch of awards left still.
I'm letting y'all all know though, if Lamar wins 3 MVPs, dog, y'all never hear the end of this shit, dog. Y'all might as well just
3. But you know what? 3 MVPs, but I need some hardware, man. I need some real hardware.
I'm not worried about that shit. Peyton Manning ain't won one by the age either, dog. There's a lot of niggas in the league ain't got no Super Bowls.
Cam Newton said the same thing. He said, "I'd rather have an MVP than a Super Bowl champion."
I would too. That's a crazy question. I would too.
I'd rather have a Super Bowl. Man.
I would not, man. You crazy. It's an individual player. I'd rather have the MVP. Now, I'm saying I'd also like to get a Super Bowl championship, dog. If I only choose one, you got to maximize your own abilities, dog. There's a lot of guys getting paid nothing's won Super Bowls, nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. I'm going.
Carson Wentz is about to win a Super Bowl if he beats the Eagles.
Right. Carson Wentz also had a huge ass contract when he was at the Eagles and went to the Colts that we took over.
Listen, I'm going to play this for you. You tell me if Cam Newton is right or wrong for saying this, because he got roasted by.
You talking about the Manning comment?
The world for this.
MVP right here on the set right now.
Got roasted by the world.
I ask you, Cam, if you could give back that league MVP for a Super Bowl championship, would you do it?
Nah.
Nope.
Oh. Really?
And he got roasted for that.
That's a stupid question, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I want both, man. But you know what?
You can't have both. The question was, would you give back your MVP for a Super Bowl?
No.
Really?
Why?
He went to Super Bowl, by the way.
You have to ask it through this lens. That was a very journalistic viewpoint or vantage point or response, Stephen A. I'll ask you this question, and just to pose this thought: what's more important, impact or championships?
Right.
You look at a guy like Allen Iverson, or you stood up on the table and blah 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 blah. Everybody's not going to be Michael Jordan. Everybody's not going to be Patrick Mahomes. Everybody's not going to be these individuals who have the luxury of saying, hey, I not only dominated this sport, but I also have championships to back it. Like, let me remind you, Brad Johnson won a Super Bowl. Trent Dilfer won a Super Bowl. Respectfully.
But don't shit on Brad Johnson now.
Super Bowl. So, yes, when you look at those guys and you say, okay, what's more important? Would you have preferred to win a Super Bowl? I think that's the humble approach. But if we're being honest, the impact of you holding yourself accountable to say everybody has a responsibility.
He brings up a good point.
And you can say as an MVP award winner or an All-American, you've held yourself or you've held your end of the bargain down. And that's what it really comes down to.
You're the greatest
for me.
player.
I know that's not the popular pick. I'm trying to be popularized. But my take is I'm taking individual success because I did my job. Football is not about one guy trying to do 11 jobs. It's 11 guys doing one job. And if everybody does their job best, famous words of our coach, Belichick, just do your job.
Do it.
Yeah.
I agree. Like, hey, man, you can tell me. That's like Stephen A. You told Stephen A. you can win award for ESPN could win the award as the best sports channel on TV, or you could win an Emmy for First Take. Which one you think you'd rather have? That's a crazy talk. I'd rather get the Emmy, dog. Yeah. You know what I mean? And, my viability is based on how I perform and do my job, bro. If you could tell me 3 times in 3 seasons out of the 6-7 seasons I've been in the NFL, I've been the best player on the planet. Can't take that away from me, bro. And I mean, you can win a Super Bowl any time, dog. You got a long career. This nigga got 10 years left, bro. I mean, easily, probably. It's 27. By today's standard, that winning Super Bowls, he's gonna have a lot of opportunities to do that, man. I'm not concerned about the Super Bowl things. Like I said, Peyton Manning hadn't won one to this point either. There's only like 3 or 4 quarterbacks in the NFL that have Super Bowls, man. In the entire NFL. There's like 3 or 4 of them niggas. And most of them are like Aaron Rodgers, who got one early and ain't been back since. You know what I'm saying? Or like Russell Wilson got one early and been back. Russell Wilson ain't got one and ain't been back since.
Yeah. Are you talking about 3 or 4 that are in the league now?
Right, that ain't it right now. It's Mahomes, Russ, your boy down in the Rams, who had to join the Super Friends, who played in the league 12 years before he even got a playoff win and had to join the Super Friends to win one. Nobody brings that shit up. You don't think
he's been in the NFL top 100. We were looking at it today. NFL top 100 8 times, bro. 8 times out of 13 years.
Nobody thinks he's bullshit. I mean, Lamar's been in there 8 times in 8 years, I bet.
Probably.
I'm not gonna look it up. We all know In however many years Lamar's been in the NFL, he's been that many times in the NFL top 100. Probably top 5 of that in all those years too, by the way.
NFL top 100.
I'm pretty sure he's been top 5 on every one of those. Even his rookie year is probably close.
3 All-Pros. He's got
3 All-Pros in 7 years. That's ridiculous.
Top 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 top 100s.
Out of how many times have been doing top 100s?
A while. How long
were doing that well before he came to the league?
Nah, really? You think so?
Yeah.
So 5 out of 7 is
5 out of 7 years.
And
so
with his rookie year didn't even really count. So
he only played
really 6 out of 7 if you think
right. And one of those years he didn't play because he got injured.
No, he didn't.
He missed like 10 games one year.
Lamar has been more available than you think.
That one year
he started 7 games his rookie year.
Yeah.
His next year, 15 for 15.
Got MVP of the year that year.
The third year, 15 for 15. Third, 2021, he started 12 games. So
that's the year
the next year he played 12 games and then 16 and 17. So he's only missed one.
The year he missed to play the 12 games.
7-8 games his whole career.
His rookie year and the year he played 12 games is the only time he ain't been on an all-pro or been on a top 100.
That
was only 2 years.
In that year he only played 12 games. He was number 24.
He did that twice.
And then 20 rookie year 28. No. So he did 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
He's great to win another one probably. Or close. He'll get second.
I think
Josh Allen will win, man.
I think he might get it, man.
He's gonna get the Beyonce award.
Ryan said, did Cam really make an impact in the game?
100%, dog.
He was Josh Allen before Josh Allen, and Josh Allen's doing it better than Cam did. He was the first big pro.
I know Cam Newton got MVP, bro.
He did.
And
he went to the Super Bowl.
What are you saying Josh Allen doing better? What's he doing?
No, what I'm saying is he was the 6'5" quarterback who could run and throw. He was the first one. I can't think of another 6'5", 6'6" quarterback who could do that. Yeah. It's him. Ben has the side. Ben couldn't run. Yeah. So
I mean, Ben was mobile early in his career, but he wasn't like that. So let me say this. Okay?
Yes, he will.
Yeah, it's 100%. He'll be top 25.
Cam Newton was like Josh. It was like Steph Curry. All right, Steph Curry is not the best player in the NBA. But Steph Curry spawned a whole generation of players that play like Steph Curry.
He's best at that one thing.
And Cam did that. A lot of guys who were not seen as quarterback types probably moved to tight end or big wide receiver or something. Were now like, nah, I could be a quarterback like Cam Newton because now they play like that in the NFL. So I think Cam Newton, his influence comes from that he was a prototype for a lot of quarterbacks who have come since, right? Josh Allen's that way. Any running quarterback who can throw, all right? You had Mike Vick, but Mike Vick was not an accurate passer. And I hate revisionist history that Mike Vick spawned all these guys. No, Mike Vick did not. Mike Vick spawned Cam Newton, but Cam Newton was an accurate passer, all right? He could throw the ball all over the field. He didn't really have a weakness as a passer.
They just did coach of the year.
Yeah, so that's why I say that Cam Newton can get a lot of credit for the fact that look at all the mobile quarterbacks we have in the league now.
Yeah.
Everybody, when Cam Newton came in, everyone tried to go find themselves a Cam Newton or somebody who could do both the things Cam Newton could do. Maybe not the physical specimen, but the skill set. The ability to run, the ability to throw, and to do both at a high level.
Yep.
Vic could run at a high level. Vic could not pass at a high level. When Vic finally got decent as a passer, he had lost a step as a runner.
Yeah, when he got to Philly.
Yeah.
At that point, he was already not running as much. He was more of a
exactly. And so, and I know that I live in Virginia, and it's like sacrilegious to say anything negative about Michael Vick, but goddamn it, Michael Vick was for his time, a below average passer.
Yeah, he had a laser for an arm, but he just.
It just didn't land.
He was only throwing for like 2,300 yards a year. That's it. He was running for a lot, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Mike Vick.
And Lamar does it way better than him at every level.
Mike Vick played at a time which, passing rules were definitely relaxed, right?
Yeah. Kevin O'Connell won Coach of the Year.
I don't know.
I can see that.
There's no way Quinn should.
He won 15 games with Sam Darnold at quarterback.
15-2. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. That's
okay,
crazy.
but Minnesota was good last year.
Mike Vick, right? Look at his completion percentage throughout his career. All right, and through Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know, his completion percentage in Atlanta was 53.8%.
That's terrible.
In the 2000s.
Yeah.
That's you have to be at least 58%.
Cam didn't throw a big percentage either.
You got to minimum should be 60 in this day.
And then in Philly he was at 59.5, but he didn't play all the time.
You want to be at 60.
Played against us.
Yeah. Monday Night Massacre.
Well, we've seen that before. But hold on. Cam Newton.
Deluxe says they were running quarterbacks way prior to Vic. He just ran better than anyone prior. That's true.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you want to go back, Fran Tarkenton was
Fran Tarkenton was. Steve Young was. You had
guys who could run and throw. They didn't run as much. They didn't have to. And plus, quarterbacks were a lot more of a target. By the way, Cam Newton's career average, 59.4 with Carolina,
58,
65.8 with New England, total 59.9. So he was hovering right at 60%.
Yeah, that's fair.
In their primes, he was over 6% more accurate in terms of completion percentage. He had 6 points higher. So, yeah, I will take that.
Basically,
sorry. And I say this because people love to romanticize Mike Vick as if no quarterback. Randall Cunningham was a better passing quarterback than Mike Vick and had seasons where he ran for 800-900 yards.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, fellas, do you guys want to stick around for the MVP? I don't know how long it's going to take. I think keep doing it.
I think it's the next award.
But there's also most valuable player. And then they also have Walter Payton and NFL Inspired Change.
I thought they already gave that.
I don't see it on the website. Celebrations of the year. So they're gonna do Sally's.
This thing's gonna run past 11. I'm sorry.
All right, let's call it. Well, shit. Well, everyone, thanks for tuning in. I'm glad we could kick it with you guys. Listen, after the Super Bowl, we are gonna do our awards, end of awards.
End of season awards.
The Moxies. We got the Moxies. Still got the Moxie. Command this podcast, Moxie. We'll come with a bunch of categories. We'll probably just solicit some categories from you guys too. And then we'll definitely do the shirt giveaway, the Joe Theismann signed Joe Theismann giveaway that
we
day.
Should give that to the Command This Podcast Fan of the Year award.
Fan of the Year.
Our own Fan of the Year award for the Moxies.
We could.
Yeah. Be a hard one.
It would be a hard one.
Yeah, we got Yam, Deluxe, Ron.
Yeah. Marcus, Tia.
We got everybody will be on here, man. Marcus
has the flu. Hopefully.
I got me. I'll be on there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we are blessed.
Rodney will be on there. He's a fan. No.
I'm telling you, man, when Max leaves and they draft Shador, I don't know about that team, man. We'll see.
All I know is that
Max said he ain't going nowhere.
Y'all, those who are not in our fantasy football chat, that got live about a week ago.
Very quickly, too.
Oh, Lord. I mean, it got live and it got personal, and it was definitely Rod against the world.
Yeah. Yep. All good.
Oh, Deluxe has COVID.
No, dude.
Yeah, my mother-in-law has COVID
now,
wide
awake.
I think Andrea has COVID too, bro.
I'm sorry, man. Get better soon, man. Get better soon. Hopefully you're back to normal by Sunday for the Super Bowl. Damn.
By the way, since my dislike for Paul Rudd has led to this weird rumor about me and dogs.
Lift heavy, pet cute puppies. Okay, maybe you like puppies, Dev. Phil, we'll give you that one. But you hate Taylor Swift and you hate Paul Rudd. I mean, I don't know what else. I don't know, man. That's tough.
The black on Whoopi Goldberg's lips too, and Forrest Whitaker's neck,
and his eyes. I'm just kidding.
Nah. Me and Forrest.
Yeah. I was gonna say you guys got that one. There you go. All right, guys. Any final words before we shut this thing down?
I got a question. Why is there all of a sudden just a bunch of breastfeeding videos on Facebook?
I don't even get on Facebook anymore. I don't know.
It's ridiculous.
My Facebook feed is.
My
It's a bunch
Facebook
of
feed
ads and
is-
suggestions. It's no one that I follow. I don't know what it is anymore. It's just a bunch of suggestions and ads and reels. I don't know.
There's a bunch of butt videos.
Yeah.
Dance.
I mean, there's a lot of that. It's all like Insta thoughts, and for me, it's all like Insta thoughts. It's all those like now everybody's trying to do their own version of I'm gonna make some chick famous, like Haktua. Like you see tons of those like dudes asking stupid questions to stupid girls, and it's always in Nashville now too. And it's either Nashville or Miami. Those are the two places you see it. And or it's like I get tons of Family Guy clips for some reason
on Facebook.
Oh yeah,
I'm getting mostly ads for like supplements.
Yeah, I'm getting scantily clad women doing gym stuff and breastfeeding.
It's the algorithm.
I don't know. I've never looked up breastfeeding in my life, bro. It's weird as hell.
Are you sure, Dev? Are you sure?
100% sure. I don't like milk.
Maybe they hear you talk about it. They hear you talk about it.
First of all,
the algorithm don't lie. The algorithm doesn't lie.
First off, I'm an ass man and I hate milk. So I don't know why anybody would.
Doesn't mean you don't want to watch it.
They had ass milk videos. Nah, shit.
Like cockroach milk.
Yeah. Ooh, gross. That's probably where it came from. I like titties and cockroach milk, so it might have been.
Summer of 2020, Dev introduced us to cockroach milk.
And cockroach milk is a real thing.
We learned all about it, man.
You can milk anything with tits.
That was one of
Deluxe,
our.
I'm going to answer the question real quick. Deluxe asks, "How can anyone hate Paul Rudd?" I don't think Paul Rudd's that funny.
What? That's crazy, man. He don't like Paul Rudd or Taylor Swift. He's not American, dog.
I don't really like anything he's in.
Don't take me or Steve. You know,
Ryan says, "I'm getting female workout videos and monkeys playing with themselves." Definitely.
Basically, yeah, man. You can't go to the gym. You can't go to like Planet Fitness and have Facebook because they'll automatically just think you want to watch chicks like lift weights with their ass. Like that's the only part you see. Like some weights on the side and an ass. That's all you see. It's really weird. I went to the gym today. You know, it's really weird.
Yeah, for sure.
You watch girls pose in the mirror for 30 minutes in front of a machine that you need,
and then film it.
Yeah.
Or dudes just be playing on the phone. Dudes just be playing on their phones. I'm like,
yeah.
Or in my Planet Fitness, you get like 7 teenagers who huddle around one machine.
Yeah.
Like, fuckers,
It's
get the
always
hell
the
off the
machine
machine.
you want.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, yo, why is it y'all decide to pretend you're doing bicep curls when I want to do bicep curls on the machine?
Or at Planet Fitness, they have like 4.
Oh, here it is,
splits,
MVP.
right? Okay.
I think Allen won, bro.
Yeah. 4
Allen won MVP. Hey,
Planet Fitness.
congratulations.
And then you get the girl that does
$135
20 sets of 10 pounds. Like, stop. 20 sets is not doing anything for you, and you have 2.5 pounds on the side. Stop. It gets so frustrating, man. But you can't say anything. You just wait for them, and I politely ask, "Hey, how many more sets you got?"
This is a judgment-free zone, Steve. You keep talking like that, and I'm gonna ring the lunk alarm on your ass.
It sure is a judgment-free zone. He did. Did he win it, Dev?
Yeah, I think he won. Salute to Josh Allen, won MVP. I bet $5 beginning of the year on FanDuel that he would win. I won $35.
Oh, look at you, man!
Yeah,
you got it.
That. I voted for Josh Allen to win. I thought it would be his year, man. I think it's really hard to win 3.
No,
I was hoping
sportsmanship. With
well, never mind.
Oh no, hold on.
It might be sportsmanship. I got it on mute.
It sucks.
I got it on mute. I'll unmute it real fast.
But the sportsmanship one came out a long time ago. Let me see. I'm refreshing the NFL page.
It doesn't make sense that the show would still be on and they gave that award out though. So
no, he got it. He definitely got it. I think you're right. His mom's crying. Yeah, you're right, Dev. I think.
Hey, congratulations, man. I like Josh Allen, man. I've never not been a fan. I just think Lamar's better than him.
Yeah, and you're right. Right before the commercial break, it said something Invisalign, and Invisalign is the presented by for the MVP. So it's MVP. Yep. Look at him. Congratulations. All right. So we got most of the awards done. The awards, Josh Allen, MVP, Kevin O'Connell, Coach of the Year, Joe Burrow, Comeback Player of the Year, Saquon Barkley, Offensive Player of the Year, Patrick Surtain, Defensive Player of the Year, Jaden Daniels, Rookie of the Year, Offensive, Jared Verse, Defensive Rookie of the Year. The Hail Mary versus Chicago was the Next Gen Stats Moment of the Year, and they still got Walter Payton and NFL Inspired Change. In the FedEx Air to Ground Players of the Year, Josh Allen, Jamar Chase, George Kittle got Salute to Service, and NFL Hall of Fame winners, entrants, Eric Allen, Jared Allen, Antonio Gates, and Sterling Sharp. So not a bad show, guys. Damn, we went almost 2 hours. Shit. What were we talking about earlier, Phil? How long does we go sometimes?
And he goes home with Haley Steinfeld at the end of the game, dog. That's
he does.
Even bigger win.
MVP.
Hawkeye Jr. over there.
All right. Good night to you. Appreciate you. Ryan says, I'm getting female workout and monkeys playing with themselves. Definitely a weird combination. Yeah, your algorithms. Fuck, Ryan.
Yeah,
what are you typing into the
female workout and monkeys?
Dude, if they looking at somebody looking at monkeys when that girls work out, that's what this really just means. I don't know. I don't know how you get pregnant.
I think Ryan is the monkey playing with himself. Look at the female workout.
Well, they show full milk drippage at these things, man, on Facebook. Like
I'm good, man. I'm good, Dev. I lived it already.
All right, yeah.
You're good. Yeah. Don't forget to follow Dev's new Instagram, or excuse me, Dev's new
Spotify.
There's nothing on there yet besides this song.
So show him support.
Preserve it now.
Show him support. Dev does all the music for this show. It's fantastic. So give him some love. Check it out. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Super Bowl Sunday. Enjoy it. Enjoy what you're doing. You guys got any plans? We're not. I'm just chilling at home. No plans.
It's just watching football and eating food. I mean,
I think the Knicks play that day.
There's nothing special about this.
Commercials. I'm looking forward to the commercials and the halftime show. That's it. That's it. We'll talk about commercials on Monday. That's probably bring your favorite commercial on Monday, fellas.
Where's the beef?
Where's the beef? All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode. We'll see you guys Monday. Happy Super Bowl Sunday. Be safe out there. Love y'all. Peace. Inhale. We out.